What's going on there, YouTube? How's everybody doing out there tonight? Alright, so I did a live stream with it tonight, but the the reason why I'm just doing a recorded video of this is because I don't want this to be out there, going, shooting somebody down or something like that. I'm not that type of person. But the reason why I'm making this video is to educate you guys out there about what happens to people that are a nice guy sometimes. So with that being said, I did a trailer swap today with my load coming from New York down to Missouri. Well, the guy needed to get home. He lives in Louisiana. Cool. Well, he had a load going to SSAB up there in Montpelier, Iowa. Okay, cool. Well, if he goes up there, he wasn't going to get home. There's no loads that go down that way as far as I know. And I ain't never seen one that goes down where he lives at. So his options were pretty limited to what he could do. So with me being a runner, so to speak, for this weekend, staying out and, not going home, I, got asked to pick up his load, take it up there, and get, a decent weekend load out of it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that, that ain't no biggie. Well, I get the load, it rip tarps, gash in the tire on the inner tire underneath the trailer on the inside wall of the tire. Alright, I can deal with that. Cool, too easy. Just a tire. Well, then I got to noticing how badly he had strapped his load. Okay, I fixed all of his securement. Well, by the time all of that was said and done, I only had 40 minutes left on my clock. You can't there's no way you can get any miles down the road, especially when you got to drive through Brownsburg to hit the highway and then to go around Indianapolis to get out of the city. You're not going to do it. You're going to run over your time, especially in a 62 mile an hour truck with the speed limits out here 55 mile an hour and some of the places around the city. I'm not going to try it. I'm not even going to run over my clock. So the whole point of this is don't let people screw you. And that's what ultimately it boiled down to is that I got screwed. And what I mean by when I got screwed, alright, is it took me almost an hour to get everything done. I'm in there just fixing the straps, fixing the tarp, while they're changing the tire on the trailer, tightening everything down. His 2-inch straps that he has on the load are literally like this on top of one another. And they were so loose that I could do a wave with them. Wiggle the buckles on the rubber rail. He did a half strap where he shoved it, where you're supposed to pull the strap through so it passes DOT. He only had it fed halfway in there. And then the excess of the strap was all the way up into the winches. Had the straps covering lights, which is a DOT issue as well. DOT can give you a ticket for that. Also, with the excess and the winches, that's the that's the DOT violation. It cannot come past the rub rail on the trailer You know, crossing your straps, that's a DOT violation. So, you know, there's a lot of DOT violations within his load. So I ended up fixing his load, making it DOT compliant, DOT legal, so I could go down the road, right? Well, I am now sitting here taking a 10-hour break at the terminal, currently 305 miles away from the destination. I should have been 200 miles away from the destination if I hadn't have found these issues. So, drivers out there, they screw you. And I'm calling them out. Why? Why can you guys not do the proper pre-trips? Why do you guys have to not do the correct load securement? Do you guys not care about your jobs? Do you guys not care about the safety of others while you're around you? Because I can tell you that he did not check the load, did not do his proper load checks. Because when I can walk down the side of the trailer and grab a hold of the winch and shake the winch back and forth and hear it hitting against the winch track, that strap is not tight enough. Okay? I know there's certain loads out there that you cannot tighten down on with risk of damaging the product. But at the same time, the DOT, you have to stay within DOT guidelines of what's a loose strap and what's a tight strap. So if the product cannot handle being tightened down to where the DOT cannot give you a violation for loose or unsecured cargo, then it should not be on a flatbed. It should be in a van trailer. So with that being said, it was loose, improperly secured, does not have an X strap on it. I mean, what else? What more do I gotta say, guys? For the guys that I have out there, my steady following, my viewers that view all my videos, you guys know how adamant I am about load securement and doing stuff the correct way. For those of you who do not know that, go back into my previous videos, my library of videos, and watch them, and you'll hear me say it every time. Load securement, load securement, load securement. Always put more securement than what you need on the load. Always make sure you got the stuff tight within DOT guidelines. And always make sure that you're doing the right thing. Because I have a fiance, I have a little boy. So if I'm driving down the road and I don't feel comfortable with my securement on that load, you think that I'm going to say, hey honey, go on and drive right down the road next to me? Do you think that I'd feel comfortable with my own family riding down the road next to me? No. So why would I do it with somebody else's loved ones? You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, alright, the screwing of your battle buddies. Yes, I'm going to call it battle buddies because I was in the military. Your brothers and your sisters out here that drive a truck with you every single day. And it happens throughout every company. It happens in the flatbed industry. It happens in the dry van, the reefer, the tanker, the belly dumps, everything. It happens. If you do trailer swaps to repower loads, or if you do drop-in hooks, it happens. And a lot of the companies out there are drop-in hook companies that are mega carriers, or, you know, some mom and pop companies trying to get their start. Okay, smaller fleets. Alright, so, you know, there's no brotherhood, no sisterhood out here anymore. That's long gone. But the ones of us that still hold on to that, that's what makes the trucking industry so great. All right. With that, you know, the camaraderie ship between the flatbed guys and the van guys with the van, you know, each section of drivers out here have their clique. They're gonna help one guy more than they're gonna help the other sometimes. Or like you got a guy that used to pull flatbed that pulls a van. He's gonna help a flatbed guy too, as well as a van driver get into a spot. The camaraderie ship, the helping hands, basically, of the trucking industry. Okay. I don't want to get it mixed and twisted, saying that the trucking industry is bad and all this and that and the other. Ooh, no, it's not bad, but it's a feast or famine world out here. And when you come to drive a truck, it's not just a job; it's a career. And if you don't love what you do out here, then you need to get the hell out of the industry, because you're going to get yourself hurt or kill somebody. You know, for the new guys, if you're not learning something every single day out here, then you probably should hang up your keys and cut that CDL up, because you're going to hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. And God forbid it be my fiance or my little boy. Okay? With that being said, with guys that are seasoned, that are out here driving trucks. My grandfather, he's put in countless years out here. He's been driving a truck since he was 16. He got medically retired a few years ago. Alright, I think it's been about a decade that he's gotten medically retired now. He said to me, and this is one of the things that I hold on to. He said, the minute that you think that you can't learn something new is the minute that you should hang up your keys and get out of the industry, because you're going to kill yourself or kill somebody else. Okay? He was also a flatbed guy. Pulled flatbed most of his career. Far as I know. Did some other things and this and that and the other. But the screwing of your battle buddies out here. I'm going to call it battle buddies because that's what I'm used to from the military. Alright? You see my veteran t-shirt I got on right here. Okay? So, with that being said, don't leave a screwed up trailer for the other guy. Do your proper PTIs. Do your proper load checks. Check the cargo. Make sure the trailer's good. Check all the lights. Do everything. A proper pre-trip inspection, PTI, should take you 15 minutes. Okay, by DOT it only has to be like freaking 10, I think. But if you're doing your proper pre-trip inspections, you can catch things early. You don't give trailers to guys that are messed up. And if your company sucks and they don't fix things, then that means that you need to leave that company and go find a better company to go work for. Here at TMC, they fix all their equipment, and they fix it right the first time. Most of the times. If you're out. You know, some of the mechanics at the terminals don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, but that's okay. If you know who to go to, you can get shit usually fixed the right way the first time. I'm not talking bad about TMC mechanics by any means, but just putting that out there from my experience, okay? But, you know, I mean, like, I do dropping hooks sometimes, you know, where like the landing gear's fucked up on the trailer. You got a fucked up toolbox. Some of the lights don't work on the trailer. I mean, you got to be prepared for everything. So you always carry a toolbox full of extra lights. You carry extra fuses on your truck. You carry extra wiring. You carry the splicing kits to splice in your own stuff to get it to the terminal to get it fixed. Don't leave it for the guy that's going to come, you know, 2 days later and pick up that trailer. Okay? Like, I was a mechanic in the military for 3 years. I'm well versed enough in the maintenance program to be able to do my own work on my own truck, do my own work on my trailer, and everything like that. But I don't, because it's not my equipment. But I do fix the little things. I do the little stuff that you can fix as a driver without voiding any type of warranties or anything like that on a trailer or a truck. Okay? If it comes to wiring on the truck, I'm not going to fuck with it. That's for the shop. Because the truck's my main bread and butter, and I ain't going to mess with it. Okay? A trailer, like a little simple, splice wire about this long, to add in because one's got a rub spot in it. You just need to cut it out, cut the bad section out, splice in a new section so that way the lights work. And then you can do that. Just let the road repair know, let the shops know that you've done that. And if road repair wants a trailer to come in, you need to take that trailer to the shop. Don't make another driver take it in. You take it in yourself. Okay? Alright? Trailer's missing mud flaps. Most of you guys out there probably don't know this, but it's a DOT violation to be missing the rear mud flaps on your trailer. It is not a DOT violation to be missing the mud flaps off the tractor because it is up underneath of a trailer if it is attached to a trailer. If it is not attached to a trailer, it is a DOT violation. Second, your bumper. If you're missing pieces off your bumper of your truck, it is a DOT violation. If you're missing the bumper in general, it is a DOT violation. Alright? So, because that's part of the safety of the truck. You shouldn't have the frame rail showing when you're going down the road. But DOT doesn't enforce a whole lot of stuff. Being DOT. But whenever they feel like they need a boost in their freaking money, they start writing tickets left and right. So, with that being said, screwing of the battle buddy. Okay. Always make sure that the equipment's up to the standard that you received it in. Do not tear up the equipment. Take that equipment that you receive. Take better care of it than you would your car at home. Take better care of it than you would if you were in a relationship with somebody, basically. Love it like it's your mama. In layman's terms. I don't know how better I can put it, okay? Because I've gotten trailers before with bent landing gear on it, tore up toolboxes, flat cut tires that I didn't know were cut until I freaking got to rolling down the road and found it. Or I've gotten rolling down the road and the tires have been flat spotted and you don't know it until you fill the freaking truck doing this number with the trailer. Okay? I've hooked up the trailers where I've blown every tire just about on the trailer within a week span because, well, the driver that pulled it before me freaking don't know what he did, and freaking all of a sudden the dang tires just start blowing left and right. Always proper PTIs, proper care, taking care of the piece of equipment that you have. Okay? Swift and all those other companies out there that tell you, oh, well, yeah, we'll take care of it. Oh, well, a week goes by and they ain't fixed it. I can guarantee you pull a Swift truck into a DOT inspection station, they're going to walk away with about 10 violations on their truck. You pull a TMC truck into an inspection station, they don't even bother with you. They just wave you on past. I've had DOT officers tell me when they've done I've had one level 1 inspection. I had the DOT officer tell me on that level 1 inspection after he got done. He said, you know what? I don't even know why I inspected your truck. He said, because I know I'm not going to find anything wrong. Taking proper care of your equipment. When stuff breaks, you get it fixed. Yeah, it's downtime, less money in your pocket at the end of the day, but it's also keeping yourself safe without losing more money in tickets and all that stuff. So, guys out there, they do not care about you. The drivers, they really don't. Most drivers don't care about you. But I can tell you one thing. TMC, over here, we're like a family. But it disrupts that family, that brotherhood and sisterhood that you've got here when you've got drivers that do not care. 90% of the TMC drivers here, if you pull into a terminal or if you see one at a truck stop or something, you go over and talk to them. After about 5 minutes of talking to them, you should be able to tell what type of driver they are. Some of the drivers I talk to over here at TMC, I talk to them about 5 minutes and I'll be like, okay, yeah, this guy's somebody I don't need to be associating with. And I'll be like, all right, dude, I'll catch you later, and I'll walk back to my truck. I don't talk to them no more. But, you know, you got to be smart. You got to know who's a good person, who's a bad person out here, okay? Trucking industry is a feast of famine world. Nobody's going to take care of you but yourself. All right, that's the way that people think out here. Okay, it's not a career, it's a job. It pays my bills. Oh, I got money in my pocket at the end of the week. Yeah, let's go blow it on stupid stuff. And I can't tell you how many drivers I've walked up to after they drove through the truck stop at 20 miles an hour and told them that they were fucking idiots. Pardon my French, but they were fucking idiots. And, you know, what if they would have hit somebody, or somebody didn't see them coming by and they walked out and bam, between the trucks. And I had one guy do this to me. He said, well, I didn't hit nobody, did I? I said, no, but you could have. I said, you don't think about nobody but yourself, do you? He goes, yep. I was like, yep, see that one-track mind. This is just a job to you, not a fucking career. I said, I hope one day that something happens bad enough to you that scares the living shit out of you to make you rethink that, what you just said. I said, because one day somebody's going to almost hit you walking through a truck stop, and you're going to do the same exact thing that I'm doing right now. I'm trying to save you from freaking getting a charge of manslaughter for driving through a truck stop too fast. And if you see that most truck stops have a posted speed limit of 10 miles an hour or less going through the truck stop, most of them used to. They don't anymore. Okay, so truck drivers that don't see a posted speed limit think, oh, well, I can drive at 25 miles an hour through this truck stop. No. Use your fucking common sense. Use your fucking brains. Okay? Don't screw the other driver. Don't fucking fuck the dude out of his time and his money. Alright, so like with this, today, dealing with this is not only taking money out of my pocket, but food off my table, because now tomorrow's load is going to be probably a shitload unless I can get a damn good load to go ahead and pick up for a running load so I can run Friday with it. You know, those type of people are what makes this industry so bad. Okay, and if y'all would have watched my live feed, I mean, I was going cussing, saying, putting the Lord's name in vain. I mean, I was livid. And I mean, I was livid because I was so mad about it. But now that I've had a chance to cool off, calm the soul, calm the heart, think positive, and remember to humble myself, and the good Lord will humble me back, you know, things happen for a reason. You know, it's always a learning experience. To keep self-control and to not anger yourself so easily. Okay, the little things can piss you off so bad, and it just makes your day so bad. I've learned so much self-control and so much anger management out here that is crazy. All right, so with that being said, so you're gonna run into this situation. If you're gonna be new to the trucking industry, you're gonna run into it quite a lot, and you won't know no better other than, oh well, this is messed up. This is messed up. I'm just gonna go because the load's got to get there. No, send it up the chain. Send in a breakdown. Send in whatever you got to do to get it done right the first time. Luckily, I didn't have to send in a breakdown. All I had to do was just take the truck up to the shop and say, hey, this and this and this needs to be fixed. Can you guys fix it for me? So, but I'm going to cut this video short. So, giving a shout out to my guy here at TMC as well, that has his own YouTube channel, Choice Mass. You guys should go out there and check him out, as well as check out Hammer Down Trucking. Check out Anthony Facer on YouTube. A couple other people, I'll remember their YouTube channels. Trucker Dan 2016, I think it is. Really good guys. They you guys should check them out and everything like that if y'all haven't already done so. Had another YouTuber, he pulled his channel down. I would shout him out, but he ain't been posting anything in a while, and he's pulled his channel down. So with that, guys, remember, stay safe out there. Watch what you do. Everything with safety starts with you. And if you guys start, think about driving as being a privilege. It's not a right, it's not a have to, it's not a need. Maybe, the world, if they saw it as that, maybe we would get some better drivers out there. So, remember, watch what you do around a truck. Keep the shiny side up, the rubber side down, and we gone.